God's advice today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "The time has come to stop everything. I, the Lord, have come today to interrupt the flow of this anguish that has taken over your mind and your heart. Enough. I see the weight you've been carrying. I see your hidden tears, the fears that haunt you night after night, the uncertainties that make you doubt even the promises I once made to you. My child, listen carefully. I did not create you to live in this cycle of anxiety and suffering. It is written, casting all your anxiety on him, because he cares for you. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7. I care for you. I have seen your efforts, your deep sighs, your exhaustion hidden behind forced smiles. Are you seeking a deep spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, while blessings pour over you daily. It all starts with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take toward this journey not only benefits you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings this valuable content to you. Don't wait any longer to begin this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and start your path toward a fuller and more abundant life. Today, I want you to understand that this invisible war you're fighting in your mind is not yours to fight alone. I am here, by your side, and I am already working for you in the areas where you've cried the most. Every silent prayer, every muffled plea into your pillow, I heard it. I am the one who works while you sleep, the one who opens paths where there are only walls. Don't carry this burden alone anymore. Surrender everything to me. Let go now of this emotional, spiritual, and physical load. Take a deep breath and receive my relief, because I am your sustainer, your unshakable rock. Calm your soul, because while your heart races with worry, my heart works for you with perfection. Declare now with faith, I trust in God's constant care, He never leaves me alone. Comment, I trust in God, who sees and cares for my heart. My precious child, stop for a moment, breathe, and hear the voice of your Father who calls you with tenderness and urgency. I saw every tear you hid from others. I saw the forced smiles you offered to the world while, inside, your heart bled in silence. I know how much you've tried to hold everything with your own hands, fighting to keep life on track, suffocating the pain with thoughts of resistance. But today I come to tell you, you no longer need to carry all this alone. I created you to live with lightness, with hope, with faith. Not to be a survivor of your own internal battles, but to be a beloved child, cared for and sustained by me. No matter how high the waves rise, I am still your very present help. I am the God who sees, the God who hears, and the God who acts on your behalf. Comment, I trust in God's love, He is my refuge. Son, why do you keep insisting on walking anxiously, as if your life were left to chance? Why do you let fear take the place of faith inside you? It is written in my word, casting all your anxiety on Him, because He cares for you. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7. I am taking care of every detail that worries you. I know your fear about the future, the sleepless nights you've spent trying to find solutions for problems that seem bigger than your strength. But, my child, it's precisely in these moments that I want to teach you to trust in me. Let go of this weight that was never yours to carry. Give me your anxiety, your fears, and your uncertainties. I am your provider, the one who never fails, the one who never abandons you. It's not weakness to surrender to me, it's wisdom. It's the recognition that you don't have to walk alone anymore. My beloved child, while you try to craft solutions with the limited resources of your mind, I, the Lord, am preparing a path of victory where your eyes only see impossibilities. Remember my promise, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight. Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 and 6. It's not your role to understand everything now, nor to have all the answers. My will is good, perfect, and pleasing, even when it seems to contradict what you expected. Trust in me, child. My timing is the right time, and my hand is powerful to open doors where there were only walls. I am guiding you through paths that you may not understand now, but in the future, you will see them as clear demonstrations of my love and care. Comment, I trust in God's ways, He knows what is best for me. My precious child, I know your soul is crying out for rest. I see how tired your body is and how your heart wrestles in search of answers. But listen to me, stop fighting against what only I can resolve. I am the God who turns tears into testimonies of victory. I don't want you to keep pretending that you're fine while carrying this heavy burden. I know everything that's going on inside you, even the things you've never had the courage to say out loud. That fear that keeps trying to paralyze you? I'm already dealing with it. That situation you believe is impossible? I already have a solution prepared. Your role now is to trust. Simply trust. It's not your strength that will sustain you, it's mine. It's not your strategies that will bring relief, but my supernatural intervention. Let me be your foundation. Let me lead you safely. Nothing that's coming will catch me by surprise, because I see beyond what your eyes can perceive and I know every detail of your tomorrow. I am aware of the battles that are approaching, the challenges you cannot yet foresee, but I want you to understand, not one battle will be fought without my mighty hand being upon you. I am the God who makes a way in the middle of the impossible, who causes rivers to flow in dry lands, who turns scenes of pain into testimonies of victory. So today I ask you, release this control you've been trying to hold on to so tightly, stop carrying this weight that was never yours to bear. Give me your anxieties, take one day at a time, and hold tightly to my hand. When fear tries to overwhelm you, when doubt tries to paralyze you, remember that I am your shield, your protector, your Father who never fails. I am taking care of your health, your family, your finances, your dreams, and everything you've been lifting up to me in prayer. Trust me. I am working. Attendu o limite du plano free para GPT 4.0. Did you know there is an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deepest beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It profoundly impacted my life, and we would like to invite you to discover this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each one of us in a unique and wonderful way. Therefore, it is important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you want to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing content that inspires and transforms, we invite you to check out our product. The link is available in the first comment so you can learn how this technique can also help on your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We deeply appreciate your trust and support. Know that I never tire of hearing your voice, never tire of comforting you. Every prayer of yours rises to my throne like a sweet fragrance, and every tear you have shed has been gathered by my hands. Do not think that I have forgotten the promises I made to you. The time for the answer will come, and when it does, it will be greater and more beautiful than you imagined. Do not lose hope. When everything seems silent, when the sky seems without answer, remember that silence does not mean absence. Often, it is in the silence that I am working most intensely, preparing the best for you. I am the God of turnarounds, surprises, and unexpected miracles. Prepare your heart, because what I have for you is on its way. Stay firm, keep believing, keep waiting in me. My precious child, hold this certainty in your heart: I love you with a love that never changes, that does not depend on your performance, your strength, or your perfect faith. My love is grace, sustenance, and daily renewal. In moments of weakness, I will be your strength. In days of discouragement, your comfort. When everything seems difficult, remember that I am still in control. Breathe deeply and say, Father, I trust you. I will be there, ready to hold you and lift you up as many times as necessary. You are not alone. I am your God, your safe shelter, your faithful shepherd. Believe, better days will come, and you will smile with gratitude for the answers I am preparing. I know anxiety often seems like a relentless enemy, whispering the worst scenarios and tying you up in an endless cycle of worry. But I want you to understand something fundamental. You are not failing for feeling fear, but you will find true freedom when you choose to walk by faith, even if that faith is just a whisper in your heart saying, I trust, even without understanding. This faith I see in you now is the one that moves mountains and shakes the heavens. I created you to win, not to be a slave to doubt or despair. Do not carry alone the burdens I already carried for you on the cross. The price has been paid, the way is open, and I invite you to rest in me. A rest that is not just temporary relief but a deep healing for your weary spirit. Do not reject this offer. Do not ignore what your soul knows is true. This is your moment of rescue, realignment, and rebirth. I have seen every time you smiled even with a heavy heart, every time you stood strong even when your strength seemed gone. I know the sleepless nights, the thoughts that kept you restless, and the feeling of carrying a weight that was not yours to bear. I watched your light begin to dim under the weight of anxiety, yet you persisted, not out of pride, but because you didn't know what else to do. Stop now. Let me take control. Anxiety is not your friend, it did not come from me. It is a voice that wants to keep you small, trapped, and afraid. I came to set you free, to give you life in abundance, a life not limited by invisible chains of fear, overthinking, false responsibility, or perfectionism. I want you to allow yourself to be free. To open your hands and let go of what you cannot control. Only then will you receive the peace I have for you. But the truth is, absolute control over your life was never yours. That power belongs to me, and I am faithful. Trust in my faithfulness, even when life challenges you to believe otherwise. I have never failed you and never will. The peace I offer is not a luxury reserved for the perfect or those who have everything under control. It is your inheritance, your birthright as my beloved child. But for it to flourish, you need to make space for it, and that means putting down the spirals of doubt, the what-ifs that cause you suffering, and the cycles of stress that drain you. Choose to believe in me, choose to rest in me, choose to live by faith and not by fear. I am by your side to guide, sustain, and strengthen you, even when everything seems impossible. It was not a coincidence that you made it this far. I carried you when your strength failed, I sustained your heart when hope seemed to fade, and I breathed life and courage into your soul even when your prayers were barely audible whispers. I spoke words of faith and love over you while you slept, planting deep dreams within your spirit amidst tears and pain. I have been faithful every moment, even when the storm seemed endless, and I will remain faithful until all the promises I made to you come true. Let this be the decisive moment in your life, the instant you stop carrying the world alone, stop trying to control what is beyond your reach, and decide to trust me with all your heart. Lay aside the fear that insists on stealing your peace and begin to walk by faith, not the kind of faith that merely waits, but the faith that acts, that surrenders, that rests. Do not be ashamed of the time it took you to get here, for healing is not a race, and freedom is not won by force. It is born in the gentle release of the chains of control, in total and sincere surrender to the love I have for you. I am not disappointed by your failures, nor do I measure your worth by your performance. I see your heart, that heart that cries out for peace, that longs for something greater, that is ready to rise. But rising does not simply mean taking action, it also means letting go, abandoning false securities, letting fear go, and making room for me to act. Trust that I am better at caring for you than you are at trying to carry everything alone. Dare to live as if my promises were true, because they are. I am not like man who lies or fails. My word is firm, it is a rock beneath your feet, a shield for your soul, and the light that guides your steps. Turn to me, not as a last resort, but as your first response when fear knocks at the door. When worry comes sneaking in, push it away with praise and gratitude. Sing my name even if only in a timid whisper. Speak my word even with trembling lips. Look to the mountains, that is where your help comes from, not from your plans nor your efforts, but from me, the Creator of heaven and earth. I am the one who calms the raging seas and commands the storms to cease, and I will do the same with the storm inside your heart. But for that, you must surrender everything to me, without holding back. I cannot remove what you insist on holding onto out of fear. I cannot heal what you hide inside yourself. Bring every piece of your anxious heart to me, the doubts, the fears, the sleepless nights, and the thoughts that never stop spinning. Lay it all at my feet, and do not fear your vulnerability. I do not turn away when you are honest with me. On the contrary, it is in your openness that my strength finds a way to reach you with compassion and deep love. I do not need you to impress me with your strength or achievements. I want you to invite me into your life, to trust me and allow me to govern your days. This moment is not meant to be saved for later. It is not a message to be forgotten amidst the rush of life. This is a divine moment, a turning point in your journey. The bell is already ringing in your spirit because the time is now. Stop worrying so much, do not ignore what I am doing in you. I am moving the pieces, shaking the foundations of your life not to destroy it, but to build it upon a firmer foundation. I am closing doors not to punish, but to protect. I am removing people not out of cruelty, but out of mercy. Trust my hand, even if it seems strange and unfamiliar. Trust the pruning process, because it prepares you to bear fruit you have not yet seen. Keep listening to my voice, for it is the anchor in the confusion and the light in the fog that tries to blind you. You are so used to living on the edge that rest feels strange, so accustomed to planning every step that stillness frightens you. I say again, be still, be calm. You are safe in me. You are seen, loved, and protected by me. You do not need to prove anything to earn my love or my attention. I chose you even before you knew how to choose. I loved you before you understood what love is. I called you mine even when your life was confused and full of doubts, and I have never changed my mind. Do not think I am distant just because you feel overwhelmed. Feelings are not facts, and anxiety is not prophecy. I did not give you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-control. This means that your stability is the inheritance I gave you. Your clarity is part of your destiny. Your peace is the ground on which your life is founded. I have built for you a life not dominated by emotional chaos, but resting on eternal truth. This truth is simple and unchanging. I am for you, I am with you, I go before you. I am your shield and your protection. I surround you with favor like an impregnable wall. No weapon, no plan, no evil can prevail against what I protect. You have asked for signs, sought confirmations and proofs for your faith, but I have already given you the greatest sign of all, my Son, whose blood speaks louder than human words, whose cross tore the veil of fear and condemnation, whose resurrection proved that death does not have the final word. What more do you need? What must I do so you fully trust me? The life that beats in your body, the air you breathe, the love that makes your heart beat, all these are proof of my constant care. I am not a God who forgets nor one who plays with your destiny. I begin and finish everything I undertake. What I started in you, I will bring to completion. So stop accepting doubt as your faithful companion. Stop allowing fear to write your story, anxiety to hold the pen that only I should hold. Give all this to me, my child, and let me guide every step you take. No longer by your effort or willpower, but by the trust that comes from the relationship with me, the God who loves, sustains, and never abandons. You don't need to have all the answers, you only need to know the one who does, and that one is me. I know worry has wrapped itself so tightly around your identity that you began to believe it is who you truly are. But I am here to lovingly and firmly remind you that this is not true. You are not anxiety, you are not fear, you are not confusion, exhaustion, or panic. You are not the shadows that insist on rising within you. You are not the mistakes you have made, nor the weight that tries to drag your steps down. You are not what others have said about you, because you belong to me. You are chosen, redeemed, clothed with strength and dignity. You are sustained by grace and formed with divine intention. In you is my image, you carry my light, and you walk with me, empowered by my Spirit. This is your true essence, and for that reason, you can no longer listen to the lies that worry whispers in your ear, no longer allow fear to rule your decisions, nor wait for perfect conditions to take the next step. I never promised clarity before obedience. I promised my constant presence. I never said you would see all the steps. I said my word would be a lamp to your feet. And I never asked for perfection, only that you follow me, one step at a time, and I will take care of the rest. The world shouts, I know. The noise seems endless, and sometimes you feel that my whisper can't break through the chaos. But I am here, and my voice still cuts through it all. That chill that hits your chest, that sudden peace that floods your heart, that is me speaking. That verse that popped into your mind out of nowhere, that unexpected call in your hardest hour, that opportunity that appeared when everything seemed closed, it was me. I never stopped speaking to you, but you stopped believing that I still care enough to speak. I have always cared, and I always will. You were never meant to walk by your own strength. My Spirit is your helper, my joy is your strength, my presence is your refuge, and my word is your sword. Use it when worry comes like a tsunami. Raise up my truth as a banner, Proclaim it, put your faith in it, and declare it over your own heart. If you need to, speak life when death seems all around. Speak faith when fear tries to suffocate you. Speak my promises when your mind races with panic. There is power in your voice. Use it to call forth peace, to invoke my name, and I will come. You think chaos needs to change for peace to arrive, but peace does not wait for circumstances to improve. It enters the midst of the storm and says, "Be still." Peace is not passive, it is power, and I have given you that power. You are not a helpless victim of the storm. You are a vessel of my Spirit, and my Spirit does not waver, does not retreat, does not surrender under pressure. The same Spirit lives in you. Walk in Him, breathe in Him, declare Him over every fearful thought. The Lord is with me, I will not be shaken. I am not here just to make you feel better. I am calling you to freedom, that freedom that does not tremble in the face of threats, that sleeps in a boat while the storm rages, that sings in prison, dances in the fire, and worships in the wilderness. That freedom is available now, not after everything is fixed, but right here in this moment, because freedom is not a destination. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.